Mr. Mr. Ashraf, the floor is yours now.
Thank you, Stefan. Thank you for the introduction. Yes, hi everyone. My name is Umair Ashraf. As Stefan mentioned, I'm team lead solar for Middle East and Africa, and we're working in DNV. I'm based in Dubai, and we have team based in South Africa, Egypt, and Dubai. From these three countries, we cover the Middle East and Africa market. So I will be moderator for this panel. I'm really honored to moderate this panel, and which is very important topic. Technological innovation drives the healthy development of the PV industry. And so with me in the panel today will be Mr. Shaw Ouyang. He's the CTO at JA Solar. Miss Angela Shi. She is President Global PV Cluster and Vice President Greater China at TUV Nord. And we will have also Harry Schemelzer, NATO. Pardon me if I'm not pronouncing your names right. He is WEG Solar and Building Director at WEG. And then finally, we'll also have Mossad Abdul Nabi, business. So guys, I would like to request you if you can turn on your video so audience can see your videos. And for the audience, by end of this panel discussion, we will also, if time allows, we will also take some of the questions. So feel free to leave your questions in the comment box. About innovation, we know how important this is. Working in technical advisory firm, I can also assure that we have seen many manufacturers, those who were not up to the market pace and innovation, the market left them way behind. And so basically all companies, they need to invest in innovation and give utmost importance to this particular topic in their companies. And I think industry in general realize this. So same, I would like to continue with my questions. How do you actually see in technical innovation impacting the PV industry? Basically, how do we see the impact? So I will start with my first panelist, Mr. Shi Ouyang. If you can tell us about how this technical innovation is impacting the PV industry in your perspective.
Thanks very much, Uma. This is a great question, and I think the impact of technological innovation is actually all around to the industry. I give it like a hard impact and soft impact. Hard means to increase the profitability of any solar projects. There was a magic number. Probably I first heard about it like 10 years ago, is that if you increase the solar cell module efficiency by 1% without adding much of the cost, then you will have 6% more of the profit. Surprisingly, as far as I know, it still works today. So this tells you how important the efficiency is. More efficient and more power output the solar panel is for any solar projects. It's not only makes some projects even more profitable, but it's also an enabler for some projects. Probably it couldn't be done before, and now it's possible, it's financially viable. On the other hand is I call it softer projects. Not necessarily will increase the profitability, but it will, particularly when the penetration of the grid increase, and you will find some conventional working scenarios doesn't fit cannot feed such so much renewable energy anymore, then those softer technologies are getting more and more important. For example, one of the hottest topic is BIPV, called Building Integrated Photovoltaics, which makes the building possible to generate electricity. And there is another one called VIPV, Vehicle Integrated Photovoltaics, that you can put the solar panels on the car, which can generate electricity to power the EV right away. And as I mentioned in my talk, there are some like self-cleaning technologies that if you put in a dusty area is actually very good. And for some a rooftop system, if we develop some shading resistant modules, then for the chimney trees shading, then you can put more panels on the roof. Like some lightweight technologies modules that we JA Solar are also working on for some roof with limited the weight strength. Then that also make it possible to have a solar project on it. And if it is close to the airport, we have anti-glare solar modules to be able to adapt into area. So you see that the impact of the technology development is all around to the industry and make it more profitable, and also make it possible for larger penetration of renewable energy. Yeah, get back to you, Uma.
Yeah, very well summarized, Mr. Ouyang. I completely agree with you that there is no end to innovation. You just have to keep innovating and make the market profitable. And this is the end goal, basically, to have more innovation in the industry. And thank you for your thoughts. I will now go to Mr. Harry about your thoughts. What do you think, how technological innovation is impacting the PV industry?
Hello, Umar. Good morning here in Brazil. I'm Harry. I don't know if everybody know WEG, but WEG, the company that I'm director from Solar, is the hugest technology company in Brazil. We are manufacturing motors, transformers, substations, wind power generator. We really is manufacturing company. And in the industry regarding PV, we have really big challenge. I'm in the business 30 years at WEG in the solar energy in this department. And in the beginning, we tried to manufacture solar central inverter, and also we studied to manufacture PV panels. And in my opinion, the PV industry is quite hard and difficult because the efficiency or how you increase is always to put down the costs. And this volatility is really difficult to us. And then as long as we have a very good brand and very good reputation in the country, nowadays we work with OEM agreements. Yeah, we have OEM in the models with JA, with our brand, WEG brand, and also in the inverter with our other company. And this what I was most looking for in my suppliers as I put my brand and I decide not to manufacture is the warranty, the technical assistance, and know that really survive the warranty term, like 25 years is really long term. And then we are really worried about the tests in the cells, about how we'll perform a long way, and also how will be the warranty in models that change the size, and also when it starts to be big size, what's gonna happen with the glass. And then these are our challenges. As long as I use only my channels, we also sell in South Africa. I checked that the people talked before about South Africa, and there already have battery, and then we also want and we are looking for partners, and we are looking the trend of technology to integrate battery inverters, modules, and also all the automation of a residential cameras. I think that this is the new trend. I think that this is my opinion about this topic.
Yeah, no, Harry, I see your point, and since we are you are giving your thoughts, I would like to ask you also what generally companies like WEG are expecting from PV manufacturers, and similarly, what is your feedback and review of JA Solar since your company has been collaborating with them?
Yeah, this is the same more or less that I talked about. Yeah, I need to be comfortable about that this company will keep in the high technology. Yeah, and mainly keep me the price. Okay, I think that this volatility, my supplier, as long as I have 30% of the market, and I really can buy a lot and create a trend, they need me support about price. And this, I think that GA is very good with our relation. Okay, GA is a big company. We visit, we can trust that they will be here, probably will not bankrupt, and then this is very good. But also the commercial assistance that we have in Brazil, showing the direction of the price and also adjust those price when it is possible. We think that this is a really important in the partnership in a so volatility market. Also, they told before about the distribution. We are an industry, but we are a distribution. Yeah, as long as we import those, and then it's very good have a partnership that would think longer and sometimes also lost money together. I think that this was a good strong point. And the other that we really give value is to respect the channel. Okay, I think that GA respect the channel in Brazil. I don't know in the world, but respect the channel is as long as I sell models, inverters, and the structures to the integrators or even the final customer. I don't want that my supplier sell to my integrator directly or not sell directly to the final customer. Neither did my PV model manufacturer also has inverter and battery. This I don't know in worldwide, but in Brazil, GA really respect this, just sell models. If they just sell models, I can promote that brand because it's my partner. Otherwise, if they sell the same thing than me in the same channel, for us, don't have no interest. I think that the technology really, I don't see so much technology in points, like if you compare the top 5 in the world, really. But I think that those commercial and respect channel partnership is the strong point in GA with us in the last year.
Oh, Harry, yes, your point is very well noted. So basically, yeah, so in innovation, basically market or industry expect them to be more and more competitive so that you can sell more in the market. That's basically should be the end goal for the innovation. And that's why companies invest also in innovation so that they can keep themselves alive in the market. Yeah, so we understand from that perspective. Now, I would like to understand also from you, Mr. Musad, what do you think about the same topic? What is your company expecting from PV manufacturers?
Thank you, Mr. Omar. Thank you for the guys. Just to discuss about this point, because this point is very important. The technological innovation in the PV industry, day by day, it's going growth. But my concern is comparing the growth that coming from this industry, the PV industry, compared by the growth in the same time for the supplier of the PV inverter itself, and in the same time the tracker system. Both of them shall be growth on the same manner, on the same speed. Frankly speaking, the rapid speed of the innovation coming through the PV module, either beginning from the monocrystalline module, and after that the mono PERC module, and now the bifacial TOPCon module, and later on we are going to search for the heterojunction module. Okay, so this innovation day by day, month by month, every time you are innovating yourself in a very rapid speed. But frankly speaking, it is not the same speed like the inverter supplier and the tracker supplier. A coordination between these series suppliers, because these series suppliers, the PV module, the tracker, and the inverter, these three items are considering the main core of such industry. If there is any period coordination between all of you, I think in a certain time we may find a conflict of how to do a competitive project, or how to evaluate and design a good balance of system, including a good value engineering from the EPC side. I'm talking from my side as EPC sector. Me as Mossad Abdelnabi, I forget to introduce myself. I am the business unit director of Al-Sweet T&D Renewable Energy Department. So I'm talking from the perspective of the EPC. Okay, so this point is very, very important regarding this rapid innovation in this industry. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Mossad, I can understand your point, because see, in DNB also we are advising a lot of owners as owners engineer, and we know that not always or most of the cases there is no coordination between major three OEMs, module, inverter, and trackers. So the owners and EPC contractors end up spending more time than they should have in detailed design review and making them align. So yeah, I get your point, and I think this is some area of improvement still in our PV industry, where major manufacturers, they need to move in this direction so that developers spend less time and money in this, and then our market will be more competitive.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Mossad, for your thoughts. As we know, innovation comes with challenges also. And then my next question would be from Ms. Angela. Like what do we need to do to ensure safety and reliability of new technological innovation in the PV industry? What are some challenges of implementing new technological innovations? We would like to hear your thoughts about this topic.
Okay, hello everyone. So I'm Angela from TÜV Nord. We are a company from Germany for more than 150 years ago, and we offer the services for testing, inspection, and certification. So regarding your question, I believe every one of you know that with the continuous emergence of new materials, processes, and equipment, PV modules power output continues to improve. We can find actually various technical routes appearing in the market. Here we have two examples. The first one is like, okay, the large size silicon wafer and the large size PV modules. So large size modules, for us, we think that sometimes it would bring some risks, such as hot spots, circuit input and output safety, mechanical performance safety, transportation safety, or outdoor, the actual performance outdoor, and the compatibility of other related devices in the system. So for all these, actually, we need to work and fully evaluate that to make sure of such new technology for the market. And secondly, it's about the N-type solar cell technology. So TOPCon is the mainstream technical route in the current market, as you know already. And the reliability has been fully verified. Outdoor evaluation test data from us, TÜV Nord, JA Solar, and also the other module manufacturers reflect the relevant advantages. However, as LECO 0BB or EPE, gap film and other technologies are improving and gradually put into mass production. Therefore, we still need to be aware of the new reliability risk. So basically speaking, TÜV provides quality certification services in the whole life cycle of PV modules, from R&D to mass production, to satisfy the users and owners in design, BOM, production process, and final product quality matters. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. The same question would be then to Mr. So Ouyang, like how do you make sure or the safety and reliability of your new products in JA Solar? Would you elaborate a little on this point?
Yep. Thank you, Uma. First, I would like to express my thanks to Angela and TÜV Nord for your contribution to the industry. I just want to echo with what she just said. It's extremely important how the certification body and the manufacturer working together hands on hands to solve some problems associated with the innovations. Like JA Solar, we do R&D and also mass production on various technologies. We first introduced the PERC, then TOPCon and HJT. Now we try perovskite and TEMT and all those technologies. What we realize is that all the new technologies have new degradation models and feeding mechanisms. We have the best engineers, in-house engineers, and we also work with institutes, but we know there's just something new that associated with the new innovation that is not quite understood by the industry. So we really need to work with the companies like TÜV Nord, which could help us to develop the new testing sequence, acceleration test, not necessarily would be able to reflect all the problems in the IEC standards. So we want to understand more. We will help to understand more. Before that, we will be very conservative to the product we introduce to the market. But we still hope we can, by more understanding and design correctly, to really minimize the cost and the risks to our clients and really make our product cost effective. So yeah, that's a ongoing question. I believe then we have to work hard on it. And if you, just as I said in my presentation previously, that we have annually 25% new installation each year, a growth each year. That means every year we almost face 1/3 to half of new installation. So that's the that's the scale of the risk we have to face. But we are lucky we have experts, and we can always work together to try to solve the problem. Yep.
Yes, Mr. Ouyang, basically, to summarize, from JA Solar perspective and TÜV Nord perspective, basically both manufacturers and certification bodies, they need to collaborate to have secure and safe environment for innovation for the developers, so that they can trust on the products from the manufacturers. So I think, yeah, this is the way to go, and market is, or industry is moving in this direction. I can see in different contracts, testing requirements are different, and yeah, in general, industry is following this practice. So thank you very much for your thoughts. Now I would ask Mr. Musad about some of the challenges in implementation of new technical innovations.
Thank you, Omar, again. Discussing about the challenges that may face the EPC contractor, because the EPC contractor and the developer and the owner are on the same pocket. So we are going to discuss about the challenges that can affect the balance of system, and finally will affect the level levelized cost of energy finally that will implement on the developer side. Okay, some of the challenges for sure will be some technical characteristic about the PV module, like the power loss due to the temperature degradation for sure, and in the same time due to something like the dust solution, because as you know, most of the projects right now are in the Gulf area. The utility scale project is in the Gulf area, which is and in North Africa, and these projects already, these locations already having very high temperature, and in the same time they are dusty area. So some of the challenges regarding the PV module suppliers in general, how to having a good effort to reduce these losses, the power loss due to temperature and the power loss due to the dust. Very, very important at the module of the supplier of the module to reduce these losses. Okay, sure, 100%. Our target, all of us, our target is to have a very high efficiency to reduce the balance of system that will implement for sure the levelized cost of energy of the solar system in general. Thank you, Omar.
Thank you, Musad. Thank you. In general, I just want to give a comment. For me, I think in general, whenever there is a new product as a result of innovation, it's challenging for that product to become bankable. So I think all three partners, manufacturers and certification bodies and developers, they need to do some testing and reliability, so for the lenders to give them comfort, and then to make the product more bankable. I think this is what has been done so far, and yeah, I think it is the way to go also in the industry. Now I would move towards Miss Angela, you again. How do you foresee the future of technological innovation, and how
Okay, so can you hear me? Because I think just now there's some bad signal. Now it's okay.
drive develop in the US? And can you also, yes.
Okay. So yeah, in terms of technical innovation, we actually are faced with multiple challenges. On the one hand, some key technical challenges in new PV technologies still need to be overcome, such as the stability of new PV materials and the reduction of manufacturing costs. On the other hand, the instability of energy storage and the power supply of PV system is also an urgent issue to be fixed. Commercial and large-scale application of new technology will also need more support from investors and policies. So we actually are committed to providing customers, with reliability risk analysis, standard updates to support such new technologies to access to the market faster and safer. So for future technological innovation, with the increase of scientific research and a promotion of interdisciplinary cooperation, important breakthroughs will be made in efficient PV materials, manufacturing processes, and energy storage technology. So these innovations can not only improve the efficiency and the reliability of PV system, but also reduce the LCOE, thus further promote the vigorous development of PV enterprises. At the same time, international cooperation will also play an important role in the development of new PV technologies by sharing research results and the technical experience to jointly address the challenges of global climate change and energy security. that is my point and my opinion. Yeah, thank you.
Very well described, Ms. Angela. Thank you very much for your thoughts.
Thank you.
And I would like to now give the mic to Ms. Oyong again to give his final remarks about the same topic. How can we actually drive the prosperous development in the PV industry with the new innovation in the PV industry?
So in the PV industry and PV R&D, we always say we have a golden triangle: is the efficiency, high efficiency, low cost, and high reliability. I think we would see, we've already seen the solar cell efficiency above 26 for mass production. I think 27 will not be very far away. And we will be able to see over 30% efficiency in the future. So that's going along the way. At the same time, we see the reliability and warranty extension from 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. So I think that will remain, which means we will keep improving the efficiency without sacrificing reliability of the cell and the module. I think that always work. We always have to work. The triangle we have to expand at the same time, not just one and shrinking the other two corners. That's not going to be affordable and acceptable. But I want to emphasize one thing, that is the ESG, which is hasn't been seen emphasized before, but we know that it's getting more and more important. Like when we design solar modules, for example, we actually have to add a fourth corner, which means we want to minimize the carbon footprint. We want to make sure the energy payback time is short. Before, we always look into IRR, which is investment return, but we also want to make sure that the energy paid back will be as soon as possible. And we see some projects really emphasize on that social impact of the solar project, and also carbon footprint, as I mentioned. So that's add something new to the ESG part of the innovation. And in JA Solar, we also like work on stuff like low temperature process, for example, and thinner wafer to minimize the carbon emission, and also some materials will have a smaller footprint. So that is something that we think will play a very, very important part in the future of innovation. Thank you.
Indeed, Mr. Oyong, thank you very much for your thoughts. And I would like to thank all my panelists on this note for answering questions patiently. And yeah, it was really useful, at least for me. I hope it was the same for the audience. Now I will pass on the mic to Stefan